on the water in my Feelfree Lure 10. It's the Trolling Motors maiden voyage. I'll show you what I got here and then I'll show it in operation. Probably show you a little bit more about the setup when I get back to the house as far as the crate goes. But this is the Newport Vessels trolling motor. Got it on Amazon, 36-pound thrust. Seems to do fine for me, plenty fast enough. It is on the island hopper mount. That mount, as you can see, I'm a little limited to how I can turn the camera, but that mount just goes in the rod holders. You have to put this together when it comes in, though. You know, put the screws in. They're actually bolts with wing nuts on the back. Show you the other side. I got the one with the ballast, so that is a weight to kind of help out so your kayak doesn't torque when you're going pretty fast with the trolling motor. From the way I could understand reading about it, if you don't have that ballast, that weight, it's not really a balance thing as much as it is almost like a torque thing. Like when you go really fast with the trolling motor, it wants to push the other side of the boat in the back down the water. But you can see you get the rod holders back in the island hopper so you don't lose those. I'll turn this way, it's a little easier to get around. I made a crate to plug in the trolling motor, and I've got my battery hooked up there, buckled down. I got a lid for this crate, but I got home from work and wanted to go fishing and try this out, so I didn't take the time to put the lid on my crate. I just threw it in the truck and went. So, all right, I'll show you how it works here. That is the first speed. I'll kind of show you the bank to give you an idea of how we're going. That's the second speed. Third, fourth, and there's the fifth speed. Let me get the boat steady here and I'll show you about the best I can do in a moving boat, but you get the idea. Pretty pleased with it. Going in for the evening. When I get back, I'll show you a little bit about the crate and about the battery, things like that. Alright guys, I'm back off the water. I want to show you the crate with the lid on it and a little bit about the trolling motor. So it's a Newport Vessels trolling motor. Got it off Amazon. It's a kayak trolling motor. It's just got a little shorter shaft. It's supposed to be rated for salt water. I will never use it in salt water, but it's 36-pound thrust. It's got the battery gauge on top. And then I replaced the regular connectors with an actual plug. You can see I spray painted it. And then when I made the crate, I put a regular outlet on the side. Put a lid on the crate. You know, it's just the bottom of another crate cut off. And then I got gear tie on there so I can swap that lid between crates. I could take time to make another crate. I just haven't done that. Got a bungee cord tying the knot there. Open it up. That is a Mighty Max battery, again from Amazon. I've got it strapped in there with just like one of the camping or sleeping bag straps. Use those for a lot of different things. And then I've just got it wired into the outlet, and you see how I've got the outlet bolted in there. Worked pretty good. That was the maiden voyage. I mean, I'll do a follow-up if I ever have any problems with it or anything like that, or with the motor or the mount. Show you the mount again now it's out of the boat. Again, that's from Island Hopper. First time I've used it, so I can't speak to its durability, but seemed to work well. I liked it. One thing I will say, you know, I've got the Feelfree Lure 10. When I was kind of fishing the banks, bass fishing, and once I got to where I was fishing, I actually used my paddle. When I would turn the motor on and off, it was just that just for that short burst, if the motor wasn't pointed just right, it would just get me out of position. So I used the motor to get to where I was going to fish, and then use the paddle to kind of fish the bank. So hope you enjoy the video. I know when I bought this setup, there weren't many videos out there to kind of get a feel for it, to figure out what it was. So it was kind of buying blind, but pleased with it on the first trip. So again, I'll post another video if I have any trouble.